Good evening. My name is Angel and I am a student of class 11 at A First School AST Bangalore. I would like to brief about the things we learned in session 1. The first session was about equity cult and how to identify what a good share is. To find a good share, we search for two things. First is what you get today, and second is what you get in the coming years. Now, if you get a share with low price and high value, then it is a very good company. And as a beginner, to find such shares, you can find companies with the help of screening or the screener website by putting some conditions and running the query. Now, good shares is which has more future earnings than its current book value. Future earnings can only be visualized based on past performance of the company and the industry. The first learning was what is a market cap? A market cap is the market capitalization of the total number of ordinary shares owned by publicly traded company. Market cap is equal to share value into total shares. We also learned about ROCE and ROE. ROCE or return on capital employed is the profit generated from its capital when used, and ROE is the return gained by the investor. If ROCE and ROE are high, then it's a good company, and if they are low, it is a bad company. Next, we learn about promoters holding. It shows how much the company belongs to a owner. A good company's promoter holding should not be decreasing rapidly. Also, no promoters can have 75% of holding after 3 years of public issuing. 75% is the ideal value, and the closer the more better. 50% are good, but 30% or less is bad. Now there are exceptions in it. No promoters can have more than 25% promoter holding in a private banking company according to RBI guidelines. Promoter holdings in government companies does not matter, but in private companies it should be near to 45% and bank holdings should have near 25%. We also learned about borrowings. The money that is the money borrowed and used in to make investments. This criteria is also used in identification of good companies. If the borrowings of a companies are high, then it is a bad company, and if it is increasing, then it is alarming. And if the borrowings of the company is decreasing, then it is a very good company. There are exceptions for this as well. The above rules does not apply to bank companies because their loan shows how many people have invested in the bank or open fixed capital or deposit account. Now this shows how much the people, the citizens trust they have in that bank. Now see, other important points that we learned in the first sessions were like in banking companies we see ROE. If it is 15% and above, it is a very good bank. Also, sir, from his experience, he told that if ROA is less than 15%, then their debt is twice of their equity. Overall, it was a very good experience. We got to learn about a lot about identification of companies and its shares. The equitical session was very enlightening and useful. I learned how to identify and differentiate good and bad companies based on various criteria such as financial ratios, prospects, competitive advantage, etc. I also learned some new terminologies related to equity markets such as ROE and ROC, etc. Sir explained the concept and made it very easy for us to learn and also helped us by answering the queries. I'm grateful for this opportunity to enhance my knowledge and skills as an equity investor. Thank you so much.